One quiet evening after training, Messi stayed alone on the football field. The stadium lights were dim, the seats empty, and the sound of his football echoed through the air as he practiced a few more dribbles. He was always the last to leave, always chasing perfection. But that evening, something strange caught his eye. Under one of the benches near the locker room, a golden glow flickered faintly. Curious, Messi walked closer, bent down, and found something incredible. A pair of shining golden football boots. They looked brand new, glowing softly as if they were alive. Messi picked them up and smiled to himself, wondering who could have left such amazing boots behind. He looked around, but there was no one there, just the sound of the wind and the bounce of a football rolling away. Slowly, almost cautiously, Messi slipped his feet into the golden boots. The moment he did, a flash of light surrounded him. He felt an electric energy run through his legs. The ball at his feet began to float slightly above the grass. Surprised but excited, Messi flicked it once, and to his shock, the ball looped in the air, spun around his body, and returned perfectly to his feet. He laughed in disbelief and whispered, "These aren't just boots, they're magic." The next morning, during training, everyone noticed something different. Messi was doing tricks that defied physics. The ball seemed to listen to him. He could flick it, spin it, and curve it however he wanted. Every shot looked impossible, yet it was flawless. His teammates stared in amazement, and soon the videos of his practice started spreading all over social media. Within hours, the world was watching. Ronaldo in Portugal saw the clips on his phone and raised an eyebrow. "Huh," he said, "so Messi's got new moves now. Interesting." Neymar in Brazil saw the same clip and nearly dropped his phone. "Bro, that's unreal. What are those boots? I need them." Ronaldo and Neymar ended up chatting on a video call that night. "We should find out what's going on," Ronaldo said with a smirk. "I bet those boots are special." Neymar laughed. "Special? They're glowing. Let's get them." Ronaldo leaned back confidently and replied, "Then it's settled. We're taking those boots." Late that night, Messi left the stadium after another solo practice session, leaving the boots neatly inside his locker. The moment the lights went out, two figures sneaked inside, Ronaldo and Neymar, dressed in black hoodies, whiskering like thieves in a cartoon. Neymar spotted the golden glow first and gasped, "There they are." Ronaldo nodded, "Let's do this quick." As Ronaldo reached for the boots, the locker room lights suddenly flickered on. Messi stood at the door, smiling quietly. "Looking for something, my friends?" he asked in his calm Argentinian accent. Ronaldo froze mid-motion. Neymar jumped like he'd been caught stealing cookies. "Oh, hey, Leo, we were just cleaning." Messi laughed. "At midnight." Before he could finish, Neymar grabbed the boots and ran toward the field yelling, "Sorry, bro, I'll bring them back in 5 minutes." Ronaldo rolled his eyes and followed him. Messi sighed, shaking his head, then walked after them, amused. Neymar reached the field first, slipped on the golden boots, and shouted, "All right, let's see how this magic works." The moment he stood up straight, the lights around the stadium flickered again. Sparks of golden energy danced around his legs. Neymar grinned wide and tried to dribble, but the moment he touched the ball, his foot tangled with the grass and he fell flat on his face. The sound echoed through the stadium, followed by Messi's uncontrollable laughter. Ronaldo was laughing too, trying not to fall himself. Neymar stood up, covered in grass, looking furious. "Bro, the boots are broken," he yelled. Messi chuckled and said, "Maybe the magic doesn't like divers." Neymar pointed at him. "Not funny, bro." Ronaldo stepped forward confidently. "Step aside. It's my turn now. Let's see what these so-called magic boots can do when a real champion wears them. He put on the boots like a superhero putting on his armor. The lights flared brighter. Golden energy wrapped around him, and he smirked proudly. "Time to show the world some real magic," he shouted, kicking the ball with all his strength. But instead of flying forward, the ball started spinning in place, glowing, and then bounced back and hit him in the shoulder. Ronaldo blinked. Then his body moved on its own. He jumped, twisted in midair, and shouted, "Sue!" The sound echoed through the empty stadium. Messi fell on the ground laughing. Ronaldo was laughing too, trying not to fall himself. Neymar stood up, covered in grass, looking furious. "Bro, the boots are broken," he yelled. Messi chuckled and said, "Maybe the magic doesn't like divers." Neymar pointed at him. "Not funny, bro." Ronaldo stepped forward confidently. "Step aside. It's my turn now. Let's see what these so-called magic boots can do when a real champion wears them." He put on the boots like a superhero putting on his armor. The lights flared brighter. Golden energy wrapped around him, and he smirked proudly. "Time to show the world some real magic," he shouted, kicking the ball with all his strength. But instead of flying forward, the ball started spinning in place, glowing, and then bounced back and hit him in the shoulder. Ronaldo blinked. Then his body moved on its own. He jumped, twisted in midair, and shouted, "Sue!" The sound echoed through the empty stadium. Messi fell on the ground laughing. Ronaldo clapped sarcastically. "Nice move, bro. Very magical." Ronaldo looked confused and slightly embarrassed. "Wait, what just happened?" Messi, still laughing, said, "I think the boots only let you do what you already do best." Ronaldo sighed, took off the boots, and tossed them back to Messi. "Fine, keep your silly golden shoes, Leo. I don't need them to be great." Messi smiled kindly and picked them up. "Maybe you're right," he said softly. Then he placed the boots on the grass, took a deep breath, and without wearing them, began dribbling the ball. The stadium fell silent as he moved. Effortlessly, gracefully, beautifully. Every touch was poetry. He curved the ball toward the goal and sent it spinning perfectly into the top corner. The sound of the ball hitting the net echoed like thunder. Messi looked at his friends and smiled. "You see," he said quietly, "the magic isn't in the boots. It's in the GOAT." Ronaldo raised an eyebrow, Neymar burst out laughing, and soon all three of them were laughing together. The rivalry was gone, replaced by respect and friendship. They spent the rest of the night passing the ball, joking, and taking turns pretending to be each other. When dawn came, Messi placed the boots inside a small glass case at home. When visitors asked about them, he would smile and say, "They were magic once. But now I know the real magic was never in them. It was always inside me." Over time, the legend of Messi's golden boots spread across the football world. Fans argued, journalists speculated, and children dreamed of finding their own magic boots. But Messi's message remained simple. Greatness doesn't come from what you wear. It comes from who you are. And on one of his last interviews, when a reporter asked him if the story of the magic boots was real, Messi smiled and said, "Maybe, maybe not. But even if it was, the boots never played the game. I did." And then he laughed softly the way only Messi could. The camera faded out to the sound of roaring fans chanting his name. Somewhere, in a display case at his home, the golden boots still glowed faintly, as if remembering the night they taught the greatest player in the world a simple truth: that talent, passion, and heart are stronger than any kind of magic. Because true greatness doesn't come from what's on your feet, but from what's inside your soul.